And we are back in the African Warriors Fighting Championship arena. Shagon Gyalange versus Dinka Shagon Gwagwarwa. We have, let's go, round one. And we have Gwagwarwa in the red, Gyalange in the green. So both fighters, as you can see, are tall, big, powerful looking, especially Gyalange. So let's see how they're able to put together offense. Let's see if it translates to power. To start with, both fighters are just easing their ways into this fight. Gyalange especially just inching forward, goes for a few punches there. Gwagwarwa does well to evade. Resetting now, so both men just looking, small feints, small movements, ready to open up. Gyalange in particular, very active with the feints, all comes forward with a heavy punch. Oh, good shot there lands for Gwagwarwa. Right on the jaw. So he's just inching forward, teasing with that hand control. Just retreating now. Gyalange goes with a big blow there. Gyalange is swinging heavy punches, but he's not putting them together well. That's why nothing's landed for him. But I just get the feeling that if he does connect, it really could be nights out for Gwagwarwa. Gwagwarwa with the eerie calm. See him just moving his punching hand, observing his opponent. Both men just circling each other. Two lions, two tigers. Small feints, small movements. You can see the coaches there urging on their fighters. Gwagwarwa just playing. Both men just playing, sort of fighting for that hand control. Inching forward. And he goes for a great shot there. Gyalange does well to avoid and fires back his own punch, sorry. This is one of those cagey fights that you can just feel the tension. Both fighters have a lot of respect for each other. You can see both fighters, and as I say that, Gyalange goes for a big shot, and that's the end of round one. So here we have big swing and a miss from Gyalange. Gwagwarwa doing very well, and there's the best punch of that round, I think. Gwagwarwa landed straight on the chin. Both men in the corners just taking some advice from their corner men, cooling down with some water. So Gwagwarwa definitely has the better movement. I think he's slightly the smaller fighter here, so maybe he's that much more aware of eating one of these heavy punches. Gyalange, big, powerful, as you can see. I'd love to see him do more to set up his punches. Not every movement needs to be a big swing. Set up with a jab, with a smaller punch, and then follow up. And distance definitely seems to be his issue. Let's go round two. Gwagwarwa is doing very well to keep his distance, to measure distance, to stay out of hitting range. So Gyalange, and there you go, shows it again. Gyalange swings with a punch, misses. The art of hitting and not being hit. Oh, good. Oh, both men now just punching each other in the clinch. So Gwagwarwa is obviously very aware of being hit. So when they clinch up, he clinches up to avoid being punched. And he keeps his movement very lateral, keeps great, and again, does that again, just goes backwards. Both men swing and miss. Ooh, big punches on both sides, nobody landing. So both fighters with great head movement. Gyalange did well to just bring up his blocking hand to avoid that punch. Gwagwarwa now seeming to be a bit more on the front foot, stalking Gyalange more. Inching forward. Seems to very much be a counter fighter, Gwagwarwa. I'd love to see him lead the dance more. Start with the punches, start with the offense, as opposed to just show great movement and escape shots. Of course, both are very valid. And there you go. He's a counter punch, as you just saw there. So Gyalange with the big punch, missed. Gwagwarwa came back with his own shot. Both men circling. You can see the respect in how they're approaching each other and how they're regarding each other. Gwagwarwa in particular is obviously briefed on the power that Gyalange offers. So you just see that hand battle playing out, unwrapped hand. Both men circling in and out, observing their opponents. I'd love to see some more sideways movement, find some angles. There you just have, oh, good shot lands for Gwagwarwa. Another punch, Gyalange storms forward, Gwagwarwa on his bike, moving out of the way of those punches, doing very well. And just as it was heating up, that is the end of the round. So there's a great block from Gyalange, and he fires back with some shots. Gyalange does well to escape the punches, Gwagwarwa does well to do the same. There's that big punch there from Gwagwarwa. Lands on the side of the head, then straight away he's out of the way as two punches come back from his opponent, but that one creeps in through, lands. Then you see that one shocks him and he gets moving very quickly. So another good round, another cagey round. Both fighters showing that they have skill in terms of wearing punches and escaping punches, but nobody's really, for me, been able to stamp their offense on this round. So in this third and final round, let's see. Round 3. Gyalange with that long guard, hand extended. Small feints as always. Gyalange, if I were Gyalange, which is very easy for me to say, right? You just need to go all out in this last fight, in this last round. Because you haven't been able to land your punches. Your opponent obviously is scared of your power to an extent, or at least respects your power. Go for it. What's stopping him? So both men just dancing around each other. Gwagwarwa with some quick feet movement. That long extended guard for Gwagwarwa in the green. Or Gyalange, sorry. Oh, both men land punches there. Gyalange with that long extended hands, long guard. See both men concentration. Just fighting for hand control. If you can get that block hand out of the way, you can open up opportunities for landing punches. Both men circling each other. You know there's a lot of power being carried in this fight, but both fighters just seem a bit to be overthinking it that much. Big swing there for Gyalange, misses. Gwagwarwa comes back with his own shot. Oh, some big punches there for Gyalange in the clinch there. So you can see as soon as Gwagwarwa actually stops moving, he eats punches. So he's very aware of staying in one place. And you just saw that Gyalange just landed some heavy shots just because he was able to keep his opponent in one place. I think that's very much a learning for him in terms of how he should have approached this fight. If he could have just used his unwrapped hand to clinch, force those clinch moments and force opportunities for landing very close punches, he'd be in a great position. And that is the end of the fight. So here we just have one of these action moments. There's one of these big swings from Gyalange, misses. Gwagwarwa showed great foot movement the whole time, great evasive movement, and then here we just have him in the clinch landing big hooks, big punches, body, head, body, uppercuts. Gwagwarwa was just stuck in the mud for a second, and big shots were coming from Gyalange. He landed his own punch, landed a great shot on the jaw, as you can see there, but neither fighter was too affected by that. That fight is judged a draw. Great fight. We'll see you back next time.